Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T10 between Hyderabad and the Bangalore Crowns. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Catch, caught and bowled. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Stark waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Everyone's gone up. Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good running. They should come back for 2. End of the over. Hyderabad 10 for 3.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Kohli, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The bowler looks really confident. That's going a long way. What a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Poor shot, really lucky. Stark wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 24 for 3.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Stark has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. A shot, masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
Well, it was short, easy to pull away for a batter of this quality.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Stark over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
End of the over. A costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Hyderabad 61 for 4. Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack.
For the Bangalore Crown.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Might look to go big again here.
Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Kohli, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged, unplayable. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Gone. Fine catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Stark from the Shivyal Yadav end. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Wow, that's missed a lot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batters should pick up too.
Some adjustments to the field. A few moves made in the field.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Hales coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Rabada from the VVS Laxman end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. They've gone up here. Goes over the top with that shot.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Not tempted to play at that one. India with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Beats the field with a great shot. 9 runs added in that over. Hyderabad 115 for 6. Last over of this innings, no point defending now. David given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Final over in this innings. Nearly gets the edge. David with a great delivery there. Great keeping there. The umpire might send this one upstairs. Whacked away.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot, at least one on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Worked away, that's a nice single. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Out, super catch, right on the boundary. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Might look to go big again here.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Villiers has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good shot, a beauty. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Some adjustments to the field.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
A few moves made in the field.
Too good. That is huge.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Hyderabad go up for that. Looked a bit high though. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Villiers looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Not too much room and got what it deserved.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Went downtown and did it very well.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Cummins from the Shivyal Yadav end. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. Runs 1. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Great shot through the gap.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There'll be runs here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
2 in a row. It's just sloppy, really.
This is the time as a bowler where you need to put those last few deliveries behind you. Just focus on the basics. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills.
That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.